All right, we're going to hit everybody's sign right about here. We're going to start off with what they say is the hottest sign in the galaxy. And if it happens to be yours, I want to hear from you. Sagittarius is what about Capricorn? What about Gemini? What about Leo? What about Virgo? And Aquarius. Hey, what about Taurus? What about Aries? Hey, Pisces, you fish, well, son, I know it's alright. Hey, well, let's talk about Scorpio. Hey, what about Cancer? Let's talk about me. Right about here, we're going to tell you exactly what the whisper signs happen to be. It's going to go a little something like this. Bring it on!
That's right, bring it on. Coming to you live from New York City. You're watching Astrology Numerology Now for Monday, December 2nd, 2013. I'm your host, Z Starman, where every week at this time we bring you real astrology and real numerology in real time. If you want to talk astrology and numerology with me live on the air, on television right now, get in line, call this number, 212-757-1393. Now, the big thing that I feel that people should get ready for and be aware of is the upcoming Venus retrograde. Now, I was talking to my producer, Deetra Kelsey, earlier this afternoon, and she said, hey, what are you going to talk about on tonight's show? And I mentioned the fact that we're going to talk about Venus retrograde. And she said to me, you're always talking about retrogrades. Well, retrogrades are important, Deetra, and to the rest of the viewers out there, because it's a cosmic timeout. And why this Venus retrograde is important, that it's going to be in the sign of Capricorn. And this is our first Venus retrograde. See, Venus retrograde occurs maybe once every 18 months, whereas most of the time on the show, I'm talking Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrogrades about 3 times a year, average, about 3-4 times a year it retrogrades. Now again, Venus only retrogrades once every 2 years, once every 18 months for about 43 days. 43 days we're going to have this Venus retrograde, and this Venus retrograde is going to be in the sign of Capricorn, and it's going to be there from December 21st or the retrograde is going to happen from December 21st to January 31st, 2014. Now, this retrograde is in the sign of Capricorn, so this is some good news and some bad news for Capricorn people or wherever Venus is in your astrology chart. Now, Venus is going to be in the sign of Capricorn until March 2014. So Venus is going to have to stay in Capricorn for about 4 months, which is totally, unusual for any planet, especially planets that are close to the Earth. Venus is our next door neighbor. We're the third rock from the sun. So when your next door neighbor, or you see people like your next door neighbors, they're having crises and challenges, you feel that energy. You feel, if you're a New Yorker living in an apartment, when your neighbors above you act crazy, or to the left of you, to the right of you, below you, when they act crazy. That's what we're going to experience as Earthlings when this Venus retrograde occurs in the sign of Capricorn from, once again, December 21st to January 31st, 2013. Now, wherever a Venus retrograde occurs, it's time for you to make adjustments, because Venus is the planet of love and affection and money. During the holidays, manage your money and business affairs accordingly. Don't go on any wild shopping sprees. Don't go spend a lot of money. One of the do's and don'ts of a Venus retrograde is that you'll be seeing people and meeting people from your past. especially those affiliated with love, romance, and intimacy. All these people will be coming back into your life. But it affects every sign differently, whether you have a Sagittarius rising sign. For instance, Deetra Kelsey, my producer, she's a Sagittarius. So this Venus retrograde will be occurring, well, she's the moon in Virgo. So this is, or Virgo rising, so she has some things to correct when it comes to Venus in her finances. I think that she'll be getting a lot back, a lot of things and a lot of money back. This is Sagittarius people. This is people with Sagittarius rising. But this Venus retrograde is very important, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I don't care if you're black, white, gay, straight, lesbian, whatever you want to call yourself. If you're an earthling, we're all under the influence of the planets. There's a lot of people that are not going to have great Christmas days or Kwanzas because of this Venus retrograde. And Venus rules the sign of Taurus and Libra. So you Tauruses and Libras who are watching this broadcast live from New York City, it's December 2nd, 2013. I'm your host, Z Starman, and I drop it like it's real. I give you real astrology, real numerology in real time. Now, from a numerology point of view, December 2013 is a 9 universal month. So it's a month of endings as we prepare and get ready for 2014. 2014 is a number 7, or will be a number 7 universal year. The 7 is one of the most spiritual numbers, one of the most aesthetic numbers around. So everyone in 2014, because 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4 equals the number 7, will be in a 7 personal year or 7 universal year for the whole galaxy come January 1st, 2014. That's a 7 personal year or 7 universal year. We'll be seeing a lot of mass spiritual awakenings. A lot of people are going to be finding God or finding religion or finding their higher self or their spiritual self during a number 7 personal year. Get ready to vibe for 2014. Caller, you're on the air with Z Starman.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing? Let's move quickly.
Hello? Let's move quickly. This is Michael Ennis.
Hi, Michael.
1965.
Haven't we spoken before, Michael?
Yes, on the internet.
Okay.
On Facebook friend.
Okay, where are you calling from, Michael? Quickly.
From the Bronx.
From the Bronx. What day is your birthday?
8/8/1965.
That's right, 8/8/1965. Get ready for the changes in your life, Mr. Leo.
Okay.
You may have to move coming in before sometime in 2014. I see a lot of moves for you. Because it's time for you to get up and go. You've worn out your welcome where you are now.
Oh, thank you.
That's one, am I right about that?
Yes, I've been living in this place for the past 35 years.
Yeah, okay. So now it's time to sort of kind of make changes because you're going to be, from a numerology point of view, starting in 2014 in a number 5 personal year. This is the midpoint of your life, Michael, and you're going to have to make some serious changes or you're going to succumb to a lot of old ways and a lot of old thinking. The universe is saying, hey, Mr. Leo, make some serious changes in your life and we're going to make those changes for you.
Wow.
All right?
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to put up my number and I want you to call me after the show. All right, Michael?
Okay, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael from the Bronx.
Okay, thank you.
That's about all the time we have for astrology numerology for live in Manhattan on December 2nd, 2013. I want to thank all my friends who've watched the show in the Brooklyn BCAT channel. But before we go, we'll be back in 2 weeks on December 16th, live from New York City. Get ready for 2013 or 2014. Don't be afraid of astrology. Don't be afraid of numerology. Use alternative means of understanding and information to guide you into the 21st century. Think about it. You're not alone. We have this whole world of stars and heavens and planets and numbers. I want to thank my control room, Deetra Kelsey, Bill Rivers, and Natalia for holding it down in the control room. Peace and love, peace and blessings, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Call me up now. and get your astrology, numerology reading or consultation. Here's the number. Bye for now.